So now let us understand the next sutra, which gives you an insight when you practice abhyas and vairagya. So what is the outcome of that? क्या मिलता है आपको? So in the 16th sutra, what he says, Tatparam Purush Khyatir Gun Vaitrishniyam. So Tat means that, Param means highest or the maximum, Purush or the Purusha principle, Khyati is knowing or realization of, Gun is Trigunas, the primordial component of Prakriti, that is Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Vaitrishniyam means thirstlessness and desirelessness. So he says that becomes the highest in the realization of Purusha, complete desireless for any of the gunas. Now we have to understand what it is. So he says, Upper Vairagya or Vashikar Vairagya is non-attachment with Divya and Adivya Vishayas. So you are not attached to any Divya Vishayas and Adivya Vishayas. Par Vairagya is non-attachment with objects made up of gunas. So Par Vairagya is no attachment with the objects made up of gunas. So gunas, everything, whatever is given to you in this materialistic world is a mixture of, or it is made up of three gunas, Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. So Par Vairagya is with the gunas and Upper Vairagya is non-attachment with the Divya and Adivya gunas. So what it says, when a yogi is established in Upper Vairagya, when yogi is established in Upper Vairagya where he is not attached to any Divya and Adivya Vishayas, he develops total non-attachment of Virakta Bhavana. So it is called Virakta Bhavana, where a yogi is not at all moved by or tempted by any Divya or Adivya things, which are explained in yogic tradition also and Vedic tradition also, even though we are part of Vedic tradition, but I am just telling you that whatever extraordinary is explained in Vedas or Yoga Shastra, even in that, if you are not attached, that state is called Virakta state, and that bhavana, that feeling is called Virakta bhavana. And the chitta is free from all the vrittis. When this will happen? When you are in a state of chitta vritti nirodha. So when all the vrittis are totally stopped or inhibited or cleansed, you can say, or disintegrated, then you reach the Virakta Bhavana. So this is the stage where you will see that a person is highly focused. This is a stage where a person is highly focused and there is no disturbance of the vrittis or any of the contents of the vrittis like praman, viparya, vikalp, nidra, smriti. None of those things are affecting the person. So in the highest state of sampragyat, this state is called sampragyat with pragya. So in this highest state of sampragyat, when there is experience of Purusha and Prakriti, yogi is able to discriminate both of them, and it is called Purush Khyati or Vivek Khyati. So what is the highest state of sampragyat? It is the highest state of sampragyat when there is an experience of Purusha and Prakriti. When you are in that state where all the chitta vrittis are totally in a nirodhavastha, so yogi is able to discriminate between Purusha and Prakriti. And this state is called Purush Khyati or Vivek Khyati. The purest form of renunciation or non-attachment, the purest form of non-attachment is one when one is free from qualities of nature. Because we are always under the qualities of nature, because we are made up of these three gunas. When we go beyond the qualities of nature, when we go beyond the qualities of this nature, then only you can say that you have attained that renunciation. So one realizes the soul at once. Clearly, intelligence of head and heart leads to this. So your buddhi and your chitta, everything works properly, and you realize what exactly is the purpose of life. Because without any Abhyas and Vairagya, it is highly impossible for this. So if you want to achieve this state, if you want to understand this state, you have to understand that when you are doing Abhyas regularly for a very long time and you are totally non-attached to everything, including the things which are created by nature. So basically you are not attached to your own self also, because you are also made up of nature. So once you are in that state is called Purush Khyati or Vivek Khyati, and that is the purest form of renunciation. Unless and until you reach that renunciation, you will not be able to enter, you will not be able to understand what is Sampragyat Samadhi. You will not be able to experience Sampragyat Samadhi. So if you want to experience Sampragyat Samadhi, the previous practices have to be performed very seriously. So now next we will go for Sampragyat Samadhi.